from inside the 10. Here's first down on the other side of the field. On first and 10, it's Trubisky. He's going to look deep down the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Now Trubisky on third and long. And the pressure gets to him again.
My, oh, my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
Here we go on fourth down with Trubisky. He's going to fire one into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz and the names that end in TZ. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Play action. Now Wentz. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Akeem Hicks. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a play fake. Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On third and long, it's Wentz. And he comes back with one complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
81.
On first down, Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And now it's second down.
This is a perfect example of what separates the elite quarterbacks. Has his man open, way too anxious, ends up firing it in there with way too much zip on it. The great ones, they know how to relax and put the appropriate velocity on the football.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Wentz now on first down. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a second down.
Shorty.
Wentz to throw again. Looking sideline, incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. He's going to let one flip, and this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes, and the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
You see it? 18. Red, up.
On second down, Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Trubisky now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Trubisky to throw again. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, as the first half is winding down. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw is Wentz. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off at his own 46. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And Parkey's kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a...
Pressure comes and Trubisky goes down. Brandon Graham in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his his own 6-yard line. In there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sack's on back-to-back plays. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Red, up. 18. Red, up. Gotta go. Red, up.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Red, up. Hey, gotta go. Hey, gotta go. 18.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now Trubisky on first down. Looking for the end zone. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And a short return to the 6-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good.
Golden Tate's gonna go. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 92 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back?
And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz punching it in from a yard away. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 5. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Trubisky now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Trubisky with the give to Howard. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Let's go. We go. You see it? You see it? Come on, Brady! Gotta go.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. A toss running left. It's Howard. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Get over there. Go.
Throwing on 1st is Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now Wentz. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. From the red zone now. Wentz. Under pressure and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Wentz going to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. And the kick by Elliott is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. Here's Trubisky. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
18. Hey, 18. Hey, gotta go.
Trubisky to throw. And he completes it to Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Hey, gotta go.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Let's go. Red, up.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Gotta go.
A give to Howard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Got a quick flash about being in their huddle. Whatever the play call was, it was tagged with these words: make sure you stay in the middle of the field. That's where we want to be.
And he did just that. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.